Good morning, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, April 10th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. So again, after a day of the magnitude that we had yesterday, will not be easy with a range of 50 somewhat dollars. As day traders, for me, we're going to have to let some MGI form to see how big the IB is. Do we go for the overnight low? Do we go for the overnight high? You do have CPI coming out in 20 minutes. But let's talk about a couple of important things. So first off, we went out with a price spike and a price probe. Now, it's early, but right now in ES, we're below both of those. And so NQ had the price probe, and their price spike was actually still a set of single prints, which was a third distribution. Now, it is early, so that can change. However, if we open below the base of these price spikes, right, that's definitely telling you something. Now, for now, value is firmly higher. But that's another thing. If we can't get acceptance, keyword, acceptance back above 54.25 in ES, and in NQ's case, 112, okay? For me, that's our hump levels. Bulls need to get back above those. If you do, value will stay higher today, and then you have much, much better odds of attacking the overnight high and yesterday's highs. If you can't get acceptance back above those, then the odds are definitely going to go in favor of the bears to get the overnight lows and possibly bring value at least overlapping a high, if not unchanged. That's really your early line in the sand. Now, again, everything can change again at 8:30 with these silly algos, but that's what we're looking at right now. If come 9:30, we're trading way above the base of the price spike, well, then you should be looking for longs. And you can use the base of your price spike as an out if you come back down and below it. If at 9:30 we're opening inside a value if overnight low comes lower, well then, especially if they get the overnight, then any push at all towards where the price spike was, or even value high at that point, would probably be worth a short. Again, I just suggest all very early scenarios. We had a range of historic nature yesterday. We never had a range. We had our largest range the other day ever, and yesterday we beat it by $12. So we're dealing with things that have never been experienced before. So it's going to be imperative to break down yesterday's range as the intraday forms. How best to do that? Well, join this trading room, and we'll break it down for you as the day goes along. It's the best thing I can tell you. As far as the chart, again, I'll just show you the daily. I showed you everything last night. The daily is up. Okay? No doubt the daily is up. They still have gaps to fill to the upside. Again, if you get acceptance above the base of the price spike, you should take back those gaps. If you do that, remember, if we don't take out yesterday's high, you're going to have an inside day, right? Which would technically put the daily back to balance. If we take out yesterday's high, we're continuing up. Plus, if you take out yesterday's high, then you can start shooting for last week's high today and tomorrow to possibly put the weekly back to balance and, dare I say, an outside week up. See how important this all is? So that is a huge goal for the bulls, is to get back above the base of that price spike to continue what they did yesterday. For the bears, they want acceptance below that to put a stop to this upward movement and at least have an inside day where then they would have a chance to come out of it to the downside tomorrow. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today. And we'll recap at 4 p.m.